Hi everyone, hello all. I'm doing a quick spontaneous TikTok live to say hello, chit chat, show you my sunset. The view is nicer on here. I wish I could angle this the way that I want to angle it without losing you guys. The camera over here is way better, but this is the sunset in Southern California. I'm in Orange County. Hi all. I'm in my car hiding because people keep, they stare at me if I do this stuff in public. So, how's your guys' sunset? I wish that I could keep it this way without it tipping over. And it's pretty overcast here. It started sprinkling briefly. I'm trying to get the right angle. How about that? Hi everybody. How's everyone doing this Sunday? It was a little foggy, a little dark here, but sunset is always perfect. So it's a good one. I'm sorry it's dark where you guys were. Love it. Love that you guys are here. Feel free to like, share, and follow. I was just going to say hello, show you my sunset, and I was going to pull for a collective reading. So if anyone's interested in a collective reading, feel free to stick around. Only accept if it resonates and if you want it. No obligation, of course. Is everyone having a good Sunday? I'm going to start shuffling. Let's see what's coming through for the collective. I know I had a lot of you and then I lost a bunch of you. I just went live on YouTube, so if you're not following me there, definitely want to consider it. Let's see what is coming through. How is everyone? Perfect. I love it. I'm glad it's appreciated. I had some audio recorded email readings due today, and I don't normally work on Sundays, so I decided to do them from the beach. And I thought it would be a great opportunity to share my view and pull some quick cards for everyone for the collective. All right, I'm going to shuffle. I don't know how this will sound. Might sound funny because I'm in the car. I see what came out, but I want a clarifier on one of the cards, which I hope I didn't just accidentally lose it. That's a good question. Valerie, I always run hot, and I've lived at the beach for 23 years, so I never get cold. I've acclimated to this weather. I'm in flip-flops and a sundress right now. But it was sprinkling, if that tells you anything. It says the current weather is 62 degrees, which I think is perfect in my opinion. I'm not a good person to ask because anyone else that's with me is always freezing and they think I'm crazy. I don't get cold, so 62 feels good to me. All right, I see what's coming through. I'm getting clarity. Ooh, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Oh, hi, Cindy. I'm probably 2 or 3 feet away from the phone. I have it up on my dashboard, so I have to squint to see what you guys are saying. I'm good, Cindy. How are you? I'm at the beach and catching the sunset, so I thought I would pull some cards real quick, show you guys my sky, and see how you all are doing as I'm pulling for the collective. Thank you. It is. This is my favorite. Staying out of trouble is good. So am I. There we go. Okay. So I feel that what's coming through, wow, there's a lot here. This is a collective reading, only accept if it resonates and if you want it. I feel what's coming through is quite complicated. I'm looking at it again. I love that, kale chips. Yeah, this is a complicated story coming in here. All right. I don't think this is going to resonate for everyone. So here's the thing. I just went live on YouTube. I did a collective reading there, and a lot of my core girls were there, and I already know their story, and the reading resonated for them. This one might not resonate for all of you. I feel like it's a little bit more complicated. I'll tell you why. And you guys decide. It's your business whether or not it resonates and if you accept it. So it shows somebody feeling disappointed, as if life isn't fair, frustrated, and trying to plan for the future, wanting to know what's to come, because they have a lot of big dreams and wishes and goals, and they're still waiting for those things to arrive. Here is what's complicated. The Seven of Cups came out for a second time, and it came out in the YouTube reading as well, just a few moments ago. So the Seven of Cups is all this indecision, analyzing and strategizing choices and options. Remember, I was just talking about that a few minutes ago. Someone strategizing what to do, when, and how, the who, what, when, and where of sorting this out. And I asked for clarity. I said, why did this come out a second time? And they said this person is consumed with anxiety, fear, pessimism. They think the worst could happen, and that's where the indecision comes in. It says that there was heartbreak and devastation, and for some of you, this could have had to do with a third-party connection. And then the Eight of Cups came through, as well as the Full card. So this is releasing, letting go, walking away, taking a leap of faith for a new horizon, a new journey, a new start, a leap of faith. This is like somebody moving forward. Oh, wow, Lacey. Gosh, you're making me cry. Wow. I love it, you guys. And I know I feel weird saying that I love that I'm making you cry, but it means it resonates. And because I can see that it's very similar to the reading I just did, but a little bit different. So that's why I'm like, well, there's more ladies here, so it could be for someone else. Lacey, I'm sorry I'm making you cry. And it shows that there's a masculine that is thinking about you, that it's on their mind, that they already know you, and this person's already thinking about you. It says that let me make sure I didn't miss any of the other cards. So that's why I was like, this is complicated. They may be worried that you've moved on from them, that you may be worried at times that they've moved on from you. This is like you had to put one step forward and move on with your life to the best of your ability. The Seven of Wands came out talking about challenges and obstacles that have come at you, and that you are safe and protected to continue to pray and meditate. You're getting through them, and you'll continue to do so. The Peace card came out. So it's talking about you've prioritized your peace. You're not letting all of this stuff, or you no longer have an interest in letting this stuff disrupt your peace. Your peace is becoming your priority. And this person is recognizing your worth and value in a very, very big way. They may have even felt like they weren't good enough for you. They view you as someone who's magnificent, and that they do look up to you. And we have the Wheel of Fortune saying good luck is turning in your favor. And I feel that this represents that things are going to start going right for you if they haven't already, and that you may end up even having multiple people interested in you, multiple opportunities. The Knight of Wands is talking about fun, spontaneity, fearlessness, that you might be someone who steps to the beat of your own drum. You may be someone who likes to have fun. It's prioritizing that energy. And we do have a Hierophant here, which we had a Hierophant a few minutes ago in the other reading. So let's see if this is the same person or a new one. Well, they're saying it's your wish fulfillment. It's what you want. That your Hierophant is coming in, the person that you're wishing for, what you want in a person is what's coming. That they're going to open up their heart for you. You got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups regarding clarifiers for the Hierophant. And that the feminine is stepping into her power as the Queen of Wands and the Empress, which are two of the most powerful feminine cards from the deck. This is a beautiful, loving, kind, nurturing woman that's empowered, balanced, accomplished, and high vibe, like healing, overcoming. So they're saying because of this, a very good partner that's going to fulfill all of your wishes is coming in to open up their heart and give it to you. So this is what came through. That's the reading that came through for the collective. Only accept if it resonates and if you want it. And I love that all of you are like validating that made sense, because I saw just a little bit of the difference. I think the only main difference between that one and the one I just did on YouTube is it really emphasized a fresh new start, releasing. So, I mean, that absolutely could be a part of it. I'm going to shuffle these out. Yay! I love that most of you are saying that it resonates. That is so cool. So I was telling the ladies on YouTube that whenever I can, things have been rough my way. Thank you, Lisa. A necessary reminder. It resonates. What I want wants me. Exactly. I love it. Yes, Lacey. Thank you, Lacey. That was the whole point, is the Eight of Cups came out as well as the Fool card. So it's like a combination of letting go, releasing, walking towards your new horizon, having a leap of faith, a fresh new start is coming, and letting go is a part of it. Whether you think something's going to reconcile or not, the best lesson, look, I don't know if you can see that. I think it's a hawk. Let's see if it's in frame. Why can't, oh, there, it looks like a tiny dot in the camera, but I can see it as big. Because letting go is about surrendering. Letting go is about surrendering, meaning you don't allow it to be a block for you. That you don't let it be a block for you. Normally when I come here, I'll get a hawk that flies over my head. There's definitely at least one or two that live here. Yes, exactly, Valerie. Yes, it's a very spiritual sign. I see them all the time. I love it. So anyway, I was telling the ladies that whenever I get a chance, I'll definitely come out here and let you guys see. I even bought a little beach tent so that eventually I can just go onto the sand and show you guys. Here, I'm going to pause this real quick so I can get out, and I'm going to show you from the outside really quick. Let's see if I can pause it. So here's a better view from the outside. Let's see if I'm zoomed out. Lacey, I love it. And it's definitely been a foggy, colder day today, but I love that weather. That weather does not bother me at all. Anyway, I'll try to do these more. Obviously, you guys know that it's my career and business, so I do paid readings on here all the time. But if I get a chance just randomly to hop on at times to chit chat and do collectives, I'll do that as well. And I might even try to start doing readings from the beach because it helps me to get grounded. It helps me to relax. The only issue is privacy, which is why I'm always trying to hide in my car. Me too. The colors are amazing, right? I'm trying to find the best angle just to... Yeah, it's like a bluish, pinkish, orangish. Absolutely. I definitely, and that's Catalina straight ahead. I don't know if you can see it at the bottom where the clouds meet the ocean. Yes, you can see a little bit of the sunlight still in there. Kale chips, I love it. Exactly. No matter where I go, people start parking next to me or walking in front of me. I can't find privacy for the life of me. Anyone that's a reader, you know how that is. Like, yeah, the beaches ground me exactly. I've lived at the beach for about 23 years. I try to come as regularly as I can because it's what grounds me. Absolutely, Cindy. So I've gotten so used to it that Lacey. Yes, Lacey and kale chips. I love it. Yes. Here's the issue when you're a reader, because I like to be outside. I don't want to be stuck in my house all day. I want to be outside, but there's no privacy because there's just people everywhere. Everywhere. There's so many people, and they want to talk to you and they want to get near you. So I'm always trying to find a quiet spot, secluded, where I can find some privacy to do readings. And get away from people as much as humanly possible, which is not easy. Hi, Pauline. I'm actually done with readings. I was just saying hello and sharing my sunset. Catch me tomorrow because I will go live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for paid readings. And the link is in my bio, lisastaggs.com/services. I'm glad. Hi, Malia. Malia, I was doing paid private readings at the beach and I decided to go live real quick and show you guys my sunset, which it's almost done. And just show you my clouds and Catalina. How are you? And I'm talking quietly because there are still some cars and people around me. I've been hiding in my car as best I can. I had to move several times because people keep parking next to me. I have to be outside for my readings because I feel spirit better in the air. Kira, yes, I'm a nature girl, a massive nature girl. So I bought a tent, like a little beach tent, and I'm going to try to put it on the sand and maybe do readings from there, maybe go live from there. So I'm not always in the house all the time. Because now that I do readings full time for the last several years, I'm in the house way more than I used to be. Because I need the privacy to do my readings. Well, I don't want to be sitting in the freaking house all day. Why not show you guys my nature and let me enjoy it as well? right? I wish we could just plop up little mini cabins anywhere we want out in nature and no one can interrupt us. Malia, how are you? I do too. I've been thinking about it for a long time on how I can get outside more, and yet still do my readings because I'm trying to do both. I don't want to give up my readings. I need my career, but I would also like to be outside sometime. I love it. Exactly. With a little tent. Sister, I'm a grounding sitting with my toes in the grass and besides the tree. Exactly, Kira. It's so important. This place is like my church, is what I call it. I can even, just as I'm driving by to get, because I do live at the beach, but I drive to the most secluded parts. And as I'm approaching it, I start to take a big inhale and a big exhale, and I feel a weight lift off of me just as I'm driving past it, just as I'm approaching it, just as I'm looking at the water. It starts to unground me that fast. But yes, I prefer to have my toes in the sand and in the water. So that's why I got the tent, so I can get onto the sand. And I love trees and the wilderness and the woods as well. Sometimes I drive up there into the mountains because I'm in Southern California. I have access to both, thank goodness. But there's not a lot of privacy in the woods, believe it or not. You really got to go looking for it. Anywhere. There's a lot of nature areas where I live, but still it's a community that's shared with other people. So you just can't get away from people. Not in Southern California. Does anyone here live in a remote area where you don't have a million people everywhere? If you do, you are so lucky. I love the colors, though. I love this weather. I'm probably going to go soon, but how's everybody doing? Is everyone doing good? I wish, right? I think Veery, who's one of my, I live in the middle of nowhere and there's still so many people, right? Kale chips? Yes, 40 acres here. Kate, you're so lucky. Oh, Kira, you guys are so lucky. Oh my goodness. Trust me when I tell you you're lucky. I love where I live, but I don't love that there's just a million people everywhere. You can't, it's very hard to find any silence or privacy. Very lucky. That's so cool. Totally cool. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something. So I usually try to go down and put my toes in the water when I can. El Paso, Texas wasn't as busy when I moved here 13 years ago. Not the case anymore. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm always talking my son into, or trying to, have us move, even though we have a lot of family out here. But he has no interest in moving, and I'm not going anywhere without him. So we shall see. I couldn't do looking out my kitchen window and giving my neighbors a high. Exactly, Kira. There's just, yeah. That's not the way we were meant to live. I really don't think that we were meant to live the way that we live in Southern California or New York. We're meant to have a little piece of our own land and some grass and some privacy. We shouldn't look out our window and see into the next person's window. That just that's not how it should be. I don't think. I don't think that's great. Can you see that little spot of orange cloud that Let's see if I can zoom in. Right there. That island on the bottom is kind of... How old is your son, Lisa? Valerie, my son is 23, and you're welcome to laugh at me. I am always made fun of because I am obsessed with him, even though he's an adult still. No, no, not at all. Not at all. He's my only child, so I am an obsessed boy mom. I told him I will not let him out of my sight. Wherever he goes, I will go. So if he moves, I'm moving. If he doesn't move, I'm not moving. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Maria, exactly. I don't like that. I don't like that. We should everyone everyone should have their own little plot of land and have their own little tree of fruit. Like, you have a lemon tree, I have a lime tree, they have an orange tree. I mean, that's how we should be living. Okay, good. So I'm not the only weirdo because my family thinks I'm crazy. But we're all very spiritual ladies here, and men are allowed to. If there's any men here, no judgment. Um, we know how insignificant our children are, especially boy moms. Oh, I can't wait to be a grandma. I am totally okay with being a grandma. I would love to have a grandchild. I can't wait. Malia's like, I'm an obsessed boy mom too. I feel that my son is literally my guardian angel and a hero to me that saved me. Do you guys feel that way too? Totally. The timing and the circumstances surrounding me becoming a mom was 1000% massive divine intervention. Oh, Valerie, I tell him this all the time. Oh, exactly. When he was younger, and he always thinks I'm weird because I am weird, okay? Um, I would joke with him and be like, "You chose me. You chose me. You chose to go into my belly. You chose me as your mom. You agreed to this before you were born. Sorry, not sorry." You signed up for this. You said yes. And I do believe that, soul families reincarnate together. So he could have been like my father in a past life. Totally feel the same way. Exactly. Absolutely. Soul contract. Exactly, Malia. Exactly. See that? I love it. I love it. That lady has no idea that she was on my live, but that's okay. You picked me. Sorry, not sorry. For all of you, because I know many of you are fellow readers and fellow intuitives who are talking to me about this. My son happens to be very conservative, very traditional, very like this is very. He thinks I'm a hippie, right? Like that's what he thinks. Is that how your kids view you, or are they kind of the same? Like we're pretty opposite. Oh, I hear something crying. Should I go see what it is? Do you hear that? It almost sounds like a kitten, but there's no way there's kittens out here. It's probably a bird or something. Or maybe baby squirrels. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I wonder what that was. Yeah, I have no shame in being a hippie. That's fine. I mean, whatever title. Yeah, there's definitely a baby something crying in the bushes. I'm thinking about going to look over, but I know it's going to get dark soon. Maybe it's birds. Any animal people here? I'm going to quickly look. Now it's going to stop because I'm approaching. Showing you guys a closer angle. I would love to do that. I haven't done it in a long time, Kira. But absolutely. Whatever was crying stopped crying. I'm probably going to go soon, but how's everybody going to spend the rest of their Sunday? Whatever it was, it stopped. Straight ahead, it looks like a boat, if that's what you're talking about. And then beyond that is Catalina. But yeah, there's a boat straight ahead if that's what you see. And then there are some people. If you see those little heads, those are people. At the bottom are heads. Above that is a boat. And there's people over there too. There's little lookout spots, which I would go to, but everyone snagged all the lookout spots. Laundry, yes. Yes. I see dolphins all the time, but from this angle you may not be able to see them. I'm going to keep showing you guys as I walk back because there's a car right behind me probably staring at me. I'm glad you guys were able to catch me. If you're not already signed up for my notifications, definitely do so, because if I go live at random times, you can catch me on here or on YouTube. I do too. Once my decks come out, hopefully soon, you'll recognize it. I've taken tons of photography here, and I used a lot of my nature photography in my decks. It's super peaceful out here. Thank you. See, yeah, absolutely. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will go live tomorrow and do a bunch of paid readings then. I'm glad you guys were able to catch me. Have fun doing laundry, ladies, and anyone else who's here. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect, but have a lovely night, and I'll talk to you all soon. Absolutely. Thanks for joining me. Catch you guys next time. Aw, thank you so much.